Today we're going to be making a frittata using nice, fresh basil. Now, it's not exactly summer, so I had to buy this from the grocery store, but I've done pretty well keeping this alive for the past few weeks, and we've been enjoying some basil. We're also, since I'm thinking summer with this basil, we're going to be using these nice little grape tomatoes. You could also use cherry tomatoes or sliced tomatoes if you prefer. And of course, our eggs. And we're going to be adding in a little bit of milk into our pan and mozzarella cheese. So this is a tomato caprese frittata. All right, that was a mouthful. I'll be back just a minute to show you what it looks like when we put it all together in the pan and how long we'll cook it for. Thanks for watching For the Love of Food. Welcome back. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Pyrex dish. I know a lot of people make a traditional frittata in a pan. I'm going to make squares and just do it in a Pyrex dish. It makes no difference whatsoever. So I'm going to spray a little bit of my pan with some cooking spray. Now you could use butter if you're not a fan of cooking spray. That would be absolutely fine. Second thing we're going to do, I have a little shell in my egg there. Let's get that out. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to beat our eggs with our 1/4 cup of milk. So let's go ahead and just mix those in. And I only want to mix until I don't see any of the yolk separating from the white. And there we have it. All right, I'm going to pour that mixture right in my pan. Point my camera down for you a little bit. And you can see that it fills up at about halfway. So in this particular recipe, I used 8 eggs for this size pan. I do not know if it will come up all the way to the top when it's cooked, but it should. Now we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients here too, so don't forget that. So what we're going to be adding in, remember we have our caprese. So I'm going to leave my tomatoes whole because I saw someone else do this and it looked very pretty. We're just going to pop those in so that they're strategically placed around that frittata. And I think this could use some more, so I'm going to add in some more tomatoes before I cook this. And then next we'll put in the mozzarella cheese, which I'm going to slice up, and the basil, and then we'll put some salt and pepper. So we'll be back in just a minute to show you when this is going in the oven, and then we'll show you our finished product when it is plated. Thanks for watching For the Love of Food. So I wanted to show you what this looks like before I put it in the oven. Look how beautiful that is. Now it is filled up about 3/4 of the way. I'm worried about it spilling over a little bit because once I put the cheeses in, the eggs came up. So I will post on the recipe whether you should use 6 or 8 eggs for this amount of, or for this size dish, I should say. Now the other thing that I did was I only added some of the basil. I'm going to wait until I plate to put some fresh basil on the top as well. I put salt and I put pepper, and then I added in some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese on the top just to give it a little bit of a crust. We'll be back showing you the finished product in a photo. Thanks for watching For the Love of Food. This is a tomato, basil, mozzarella, or better known as caprese frittata.